Hey, Lavinia here, back for some more Pokemon Heartgold walkthrough. In the last episode, we went to the Lake of Rage, where we encountered a Red Gyarados. Just quickly though, here's a look at my team. So we got Sparks, Wings, Hera, Alpha, Jaws, and Fire. Now before we go on, I'm actually going to teach some moves to the team. First one being Iron Tail. Iron Tail is a good steel type attack, and I figured I'm going to give it to Fire because it has a major weakness against Rock. So with Fire, it'll be able to defend itself properly. So we got rid of Quick Attack and we learned Iron Tail. The next thing I'm going to do is teach the move Dig. Now Dig is a ground type attack. I'm actually going to give it to Hera because Hera is it's a good physical attacker, and I wanted to use a ground type move predominantly against rock types or poison types, and since we encounter a lot of poison types coming up, I figured it'd be good to teach to Hera. So moving on to this little shady house. Now I'm going to quickly switch to probably Fire. Actually, no, we'll leave Sparks out because I think Sparks, we've got something coming up for it. Anyway, without further ado. Oh, it's Lance. Dragonite, Hyper Beam. That guy just got shoved against the wall. What took you so long, Lavendi? Just as I thought, the strange radio signal is coming from here. That guy just shits his pants and just moves to the left, so that's pretty funny. Oh, Lavendi, we should split up and check the place. So talk to this guy, will say, ugh, that guy's dragon type Pokemon are tough. And this guy will say, ah, you found the secret stairway. How'd you do that? I thought it was well camouflaged. So if you go downstairs, you'll encounter this statue. So pretty much the statue, what it means is we've tripped an alarm and you'll be battled by Team Rocket grunts. Me personally, I recommend battling pretty much every single one of these because they give a lot of experience, well, constantly anyway. Yeah, so we're just gonna go for the headbutt because it's a drowsy, so its defense shouldn't be that good. Oh, didn't KO it though. Oh, and it's using headbutt too. Great. So wrap it up with Thunder Shock. And Sparks gains 370 XP, awesome. So Sparks grew level 30. We're going to switch Zubat, we're going to switch to Wings, Fire, we'll go Wings because I need Wings to get experience because it's actually the lowest leveled member in my team right now. But a good thing for me though, these grunts are fairly weak. So we should have no problem in taking him out. And down goes the Zubat. Grr, I failed. Yep, you did. Oh, and look, Sparks is evolving. And there we have Ampharos. So Ampharos is the final evolution of Mareep. And I want to learn Thunder Punch, so we're going to teach that because that's a good electric type attack. We'll probably get rid of Thunder Shock, I'd say, or actually I'll get rid of Flash. I don't think I need it anymore. I don't, to be honest, so I'll get rid of Flash. I can always reteach it. Cool. And there he is next to us, Ampharos. So with this, it's a Team Rocket little base hideout in Mahogany. It's filled with all these different, if you keep tripping the alarms, it's filled with all these grunts. They have the same Pokemon like Drowsy, Zubats, etc. It's pretty easy. But yeah, XP wise, it's good. There's also this part of the base where there's traps, where I'll show you that as well. That's good for experience. I probably won't show it in the video though, because I'm like, in this walkthrough, I'm not going to battle a wild Pokemon unless they're compulsory, whereas these ones are optional. So the ones I've battled so far are Sudowoodo and Gyarados, which we had to continue with the story. Okay, so I didn't quite carry the Grimer there, so... Oh wow, it's a fight. Okay, flinch, great, but... Honestly, I thought Wings would have taken that out, but I guess not. Okay, so down goes the Grimer. And Wings grows level 23. Rattata will leave you out. See, I mean, these battles are pretty straightforward. They're not too difficult, I'd say. They're pretty easy. I mean, at this point in the game, if you're level in like the late 20s or mid 30s, you should be fine. Like, I'm under leveled and I'm still, you know, taking these out pretty easily. So, yeah. Anyway, so that one goes down, and he'll tell you that, you know, there's surveillance cameras in the statues, and to stop them appearing, you trip switches. We're probably not going to do that because we need the experience. So for now, I'm going to switch to Wings, and we're going to put Fire up next because they're the two lowest level members in the team. So if we go this way, that obviously is another statue. We'll go ahead and do that, so why not? You'll say, hey, intruder alert. So also, I apologize. I apologize if this particular episode or the next few episodes are a bit boring. Basically, because it's the repetitive battles that go on and on. Yeah. So I mean, yes, they may be boring, but we need the experience and we need to continue with the walkthrough. It's part of the main story. So yeah. So Fly is just doing wonders for us at the moment. Just pretty much one hitting everything, which is great. So he's down. So Wings grows level 24, which is great, and we have Grimer that's left. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, it's just there's not much to say when you're versing the same, like we're doing the same battles over and over. There's not much like variety or anything new to say, so it's kind of like yeah, so hopefully by the end of all these battles with the rocket grunts that we have to do, Wings and Fire will be much higher leveled. Or at least the same level as the rest of the team, but yeah. Okay, so down goes Grimer. So you just say the same dialogue, like, yep, cool. Okay, so if we go this way, this is a different trainer. Hehe, feeling lucky, punk. So I feel like that's a reference to Quentin Tarantino. It's film. It's like feeling lucky, punk. Yeah. Anyway, he's got a Rattata. So this battle's pretty boring, to be honest. You just got a bunch of Rattata. Nothing too, I don't know, fun to KO, but you know, it's experience. So yeah, like I said, sorry if this. Oh, we missed Fly. Sorry if this part's a bit boring. Like I said, we're just battling grunts. We're using the same moves as one hit their Pokemon. There's not much to talk about, but like I said, it's part of the walkthrough, so I have to cover it. So sorry about that. Kaboom. Alright. So you talk to him, you'll say, where are the traps plan? And he'll say he doesn't remember. So if you go south, there's this like floor full of tiles, and if you step on one, you can encounter a different wild Pokemon. So one could be a Coughing, a Geodude, or a Voltorb, I believe. I might just showcase it just to show you what it's like. So without any without hesitation, let's go. Oh, okay. There we go. So there's this one will be a Voltorb. So yeah, I think here's where you can actually encounter these in the wild. I didn't encounter them anywhere else, I would believe. Oh, we can't escape. That's great. I forgot. Yeah. So just wanted to showcase that for you. You can also encounter, like I said, Voltorb, Grimer, or Coughing, and Geodude there. So if you want experience, go for it. I'm not going to bother because it's optional. So yeah. Now if we go this way, I think it's an item. No, okay. There's a statue that way. We'll probably leave that to the next part. If we go this way, just checking the items. No, okay, cool. All right. So if you want to turn off the switch to the grunts, it's right there on the computer. We're not going to do it because we need the experience. So anyway, sorry if that part was a bit boring, but yeah, it's just part of the game. Till next time, guys, leave a like, comment, appreciate it as always, and play on, player.